Hello there! My name is Ishtari and I've started recording this video a bit late this week. I apologize. Had a busy day and I'm tired. But now I'd like to just play some Runescape. Last week was mostly a gathering week. I spent a lot of time gathering gold ore and then processing about 800 of them into porters. I also did archaeology, finished off my Ballarat sash brush, and then I capped the week off with going to Carapac. I wasn't expecting to get a triple drop, and for one of those drops to actually be my first piece of the fractured staff of Armadillo. However, that is what happened, and I've still got to finish off a Carapac task, but I've also got a bunch of other things that I need to do. So I'm conflicted about what I'm going to do this week. For now, I'm gonna go on a farm run. And then I guess we'll figure it out together. I might have gotten that wonderful triple drop last week, but out of the two items that I'm actually trying to sell from it, neither one of them have sold, which is a bit unfortunate, and actually unexpected. So we got those Starbloom seeds recently, and I didn't even bother getting any of them before we had the actual update for 110 crafting drop. Dwarf traders also dropped them apparently, but these dropped them at a higher rate than the dwarf traders, and I don't really feel like dealing with the dwarf traders right now, because then I have to worry about luring their little guards and all that. And as I already said, I'm tired. So that's what I'm going to do for tonight. I'm just going to do some thieving, try to get my hands on some of these seeds, and go from there, basically. We also got that new platinum ore, which is right over there actually, and I may dip my toes into that as well, but probably not. So I've actually got my hands on my first two Starbloom flower seeds, 3 now. That's kind of funny that it happened while I was talking, but now that I've already got a small supply, I'm just gonna go switch to the Master Gardener, Martin or whatever his name is, because these guys are hitting me more than the Cruxiquow guys, and I'm kind of looking for something that's a little bit AFK. This is my first time actually pickpocketing from Martin. I remember when I was a young little noob that this was like a really good pickpocketing spot because of the seeds that it gave you. But, you know, I never actually pickpocketed it. I'm trying to record something that I thought I saw earlier, but I'm not actually sure if I saw it. You see, I had Martin here in this corner for a while, and then all of a sudden he was back over by that gate. So I'm wondering if that actually happened, or if it was just like my imagination and he moved back over and I missed it. So I'm gonna let it sit here and record. And if it does do it, then, well, I'll be like, aha! Picked up my second thieving rock. That's pretty cool. Come on, Martin. Do it. Aha! So I've been here probably 3, maybe 4 hours overall. Got it this many. I am going to come back, and the reason I'm going to come back is because I would like to finish off my Master Camouflage outfit, and I am so close. But now, I'm going to go do a farm run and get these seeds planted. So, I forgot that there are only like 5 or so flower spots, maybe even only 4. But I've also been forgetting to even put the flowers in. This is the first one that I've put in this whole entire time, and I'm way behind on this farm run because of that. Alright, let's go ahead and fix this loadout. Get the 4 battle stabs put in, and battle staves and have only 4 of the seeds. There we go. I'll check on that later. For now, I'll check in on this jade vine and complete that one achievement that I wasn't able to complete whenever I was going for the Ardoin Cloak 3. I've still got the Castle Wars ones to get as well, but I'm not too worried about that at this point in time. I've just got to get a small team and that's easy enough. I just don't feel like doing it. And there is that, Vendetta. That was a pretty easy one. I'm currently rendering out some frames of animation, so you'll have to forgive the crappy frame rate and the very low quality graphics. But so long as I've done the right math, or the math right, however you wish to say that, I should have every single piece of the camouflage outfit now. Yep. We also got that new platinum ore, which is right over there actually, and I may dip my toes into that as well, but probably not.
That was a lie.
So again, really sorry for the low quality graphics and stuttery frame rate. Still rendering, it's almost done. I don't have any platinum spirits, but I can still go ahead and get my hands on some of the ore and mess around with it, maybe make, the jewelry, just make each piece, I guess. So this is kind of funny. A star fell down over here. I guess I'll mine it. I'm rendering out a different animation now.
Nice.
Well, I got around 100 platinum. I wasn't going to sit there and just mine up tons and tons. Pretty sure I need to string this. Yep. So, I'm gonna do that, and then I guess I'll enchant all of them, and then I'm gonna go get some porcelain to try out the new urns as well. There's the Ring of Retribution. I feel like that's going to be very useful at Karapak. So, this place is pretty cool. If you haven't read the blog post like myself, what happens is there are these 2 rivers that go off into waterfalls, and one is blocked off at a time. So that one is blocked off, and whichever one has the river, like it's about to block off again. Whichever one has the river is the one that gives you soft porcelain clay. If you don't mine the one with the river, you get it dry. Which kind of sucks. Oh, and apparently, both of them can be blocked off at the same time. It's a bit of a walk from the crafting guild to this bank chest, but this is the closest bank. And it's really not that far away. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and wet these real quick. This was about 2.5 hours work of gathering, and I didn't get that much, so I may have to get my hands on the core hammer, Taga's core hammer or whatever it's called. Pretty cool looking place. I looked around already a little bit. Looks like this is the area where you make the Starbloom armor. And then they moved the rocks that were here underground to a cave. So, since I'm going to have to gather more porcelain clay, I guess I'll be making all of these for mining urns. Oh wow, at least it only uses 1 porcelain clay instead of 2 like the regular urns. And I guess that means I'll have to be doing some more mining at some point. Try and stock up a lot on, or stock up a bunch of each, I guess. Again, this can be helpful for training my crafting too, so. Oh, I should have just fired it while I was there. I don't know why I've done this already. I keep trying to walk away after each step instead of just doing it. All very white. I guess that makes sense since it's porcelain. And it looks like I'll have to get my hands on jade, and the jade gems from the Scabberites finally have a purpose too. I apologize, I'm rendering out secondary camera angles now for the stuff that I was working on earlier, and also introducing some new animations. It's around 10 minutes into this video so far, it might be a little bit deeper, and all I've done is focus on the new stuff that just came out. And I hope that's not a problem. I've really been enjoying messing with this stuff. I feel like I've kind of been in a rut maybe a little bit lately. And all of this has just been nice to kind of break it up, you know? So I hope you're having fun like I am. Because I've got a little bit more to do. I've got to get some uncut jade. As you can see, I have a very low supply of that. I really wish that I could use my Artificer's Measure for the jade, and I think I can't really use it for any of the gems that I'm going to be getting for this. But it's a good thing that I have porters, because if I didn't have porters, well, that would be kind of annoying. I'm happy that gem rocks have been expanded out from Shiloh Village, because going to Shiloh Village is a bit of a pain. Alright, so last night I went ahead and just finished cutting the jade, and made sure that it was supposed to be cut jade and not uncut jade, because I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but whenever it asks for the actual gem, for whatever reason, I always want to grab the uncut, which doesn't make sense because it's not asking for uncut. Let me go ahead and put this on a save, or on a preset, and then these all together. And then I'll I'll go harvest my Starbloom. And now, it needs a rune. An earth rune. Was this floating bit really necessary? I don't know if these urns can go in the brooch, but if they can't... Looks like they can. But if they wouldn't have been able to, that would have kind of sucked. So I'm glad that they are able to go in the brooch. That's great. I'll have to work on getting more porcelain clay at some point. But I really think that I need to get the Tagus core hammer before I go back to that, because wow, it's so much effort. I was there for 2 hours and only got that little bit of clay. I'm just like... I mean, I guess it makes sense since it's a new high-level thing, but it's just... I'm like, wow. Not having a Tagus core hammer is really starting to affect my ability to mine. Here we are. The first harvest of Starbloom on this account. Nice. Now I've got that 3 more times. And then I'll see how much I actually have, because I have no idea how much it actually gave me. Could always just check on the wiki to see what the math is, but I'll keep myself in suspense. Well, that's it. Only 48. So I need, I think, something like 500 to actually be able to make the full set and upgrade it and all that. Actually, I need closer to 800. So I've still got a bit of Starbloom to collect before I'll be able to actually do anything with it. Luckily, Supreme Growth Potions exist, but I actually have not purchased the Farm Deeds plus titles, whatever. So now I finally have all that. Cool. Now let's get as many of these as I can. Looks like I was able to buy enough to do every single flower that I can do. So, let's finish harvesting all the Starbloom I'm gonna need. Rendering more animation again. But now I've started the process of turning it all into thread, and then I guess I have to turn it into cloth as well using the loom. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So this is a bit of a process, huh? And then I gotta go over here to tailor them. Draft. Oh, yep, there we go. Draft. However, I forgot my crafting cape, so let's go get that. And so long as it doesn't require thread just to start, I'm good. Okay, so I had to go grab pizza. Back to the grind. I think I have to use the tailor's dummy next. Yep, looks like it. I love and hate animation. I've changed the camera angles some and added a third one, so now I have to re-render everything that I've already rendered. Hey, what does that mean? It means that if you click on the dummy in time, you get extra progress. Alright, and now time to +1, +2, +3, +4, and +5 it. I'll be with you when I'm done. Still working on animation, and, well, I missed the notification whenever I completed the entire set of Starbloom +5. But there it is, Starbloom +5. And that means I can make Masterwork Magic armor now. Which is not on the table really. I'm not going to do that, I'm sorry. Plus, I need to be 110 anyways, and I've still got 4 more levels. I will have to start looking at how to get all this stuff and start working towards getting it at some point, though. I realize that I haven't actually done this in quite a while now, so I'm doing that now. I've already done the first one. Got a Ceratomin Crozier from it. About a mil if it sells, you know. If not, I can turn it into Fortunate at least. All of this animation is really fun, but I feel kind of clueless sometimes because, you know, I'm so new at it. I've moved on to animating other things than just the little intro roll that it gives through the city towards the castle. So what you're viewing now is actually like a work in progress for footage that I'll be using at the very beginning of the video. I've been expecting that all week, actually. I've also been working on this Carapac task, actually, note on Dragonkin task, all week too. And not a single good drop. I guess the best thing that's coming from this is that I'm getting a nice supply of Dragonkin bones. Goodness. This should be the last hour, though, so maybe? And I guess I should give my thoughts on the Ring of Retribution since I've had the chance to use it now. Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed. I think it's more so to do with the fact that it was Carapac and not someone maybe a little bit weaker. Because, or well, Carapac hard mode, no less. Because I only managed to get through like 2 or 3 kills before it disintegrated. I think it can be overloaded or something like that to have more charges. I don't know. But the kills are so slow for Carapac, it's just not going to be worth it. For me, at least. So I've switched to the Zorgoth's Soul Ring, which I really like. It's actually made the kills more consistent, and I'm really enjoying the chance of the extra soul popping up every so often, especially when you use, you know, the volley of souls, and then it just refills back up, or fills up 2 of them. And then you just, you know, can use it again. It's just great. I don't know how well it'll do with the with the full Necromancer set, it might actually do really, really good. But I'll have to figure that out once I actually have that. And I guess I can probably start getting back to that next week. Or maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day I have to record, so it's a possibility.
Just let me die. Let me die.
Sorry for the mic noise, but I was recording in case I got a drop. I didn't get a drop, but at least I got another combat achievement. That was the last kill. I'll go ahead and get another task. I'll take the Mithril Dragons. I could always go to Krill, but I already have the drop log, and I'm not wasting a Slayer token on something that I don't really need to push for anymore. Although I do need the money. Oh well. Mithril Dragons would be quick. I'm not gonna do any more, I'm not gonna do any Raziel this video. I'll save it until next episode. And then I'm just gonna finish the video off with some Slayer and some Reaper, actually, because I've got a Reaper task that I have to complete. And I have to grab another one too. So let's go do that. I've got this guy, Zilliana, and Nex. And then I'll have all of God War's dungeons collection logs complete. That's kind of funny. I actually was not expecting to get a drop right now. I guess that's when they happen, huh? All I've got is Tacits and more Priest Greaves. This is not the item that I need, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, Death, what do you got for me? Twin Furies. I haven't went to them in a very long time. But I'm pretty sure I should be able to handle it. So, it has been a very long time since I've come to the Twin Furies. And in fact, I've never come to them on this channel. So, I guess I'll grab some footage while I'm at it. Never know. It could fail miserably. Okay, so I remember that I am taking a lot of damage. Oh, I've already forgotten stuff. Oh. That's my bad, yep, see? It has been a very long time. Oh. That's right, I gotta be under her. I think I'm safe. Maybe not. Okay, there's the first kill here in quite a while. I really don't even remember how long it's been since I've come to these guys or girls. But as I had thought, I forgot things. Getting a lot of ashes from this, which is a good thing. I've got a clanmate who went the distance on making masterwork gear. And because I forgot to actually show what the Starburst or whatever it was called, Starbloom, off before I sold it, let's show this off. The hat isn't quite as wizardy as I would like. It looks kind of like a cowboy, a pointed cowboy hat. Even though I spent most of this episode working on the new crafting stuff, I somehow managed to make it to all 3 God Wars dungeons. That'll do it for this one. If you liked it, feel free to give me a like. If you feel the opposite way, you can do that too. While you're down there, why not comment or even possibly subscribe? Trying to get to 99 subscribers, and I'm getting closer and closer with each video, it feels like. So I would appreciate your help. Until next time, happy games.
Bye, have a great time.